He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it from Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Micaiah touchdown.
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Wins it. The championship.
Welcome back here inside the Lions Den. Game number 2 of our doubleheader on this Friday night in the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic, presented by the Hearts to Hands Foundation. It's the Bergen Catholic Crusaders and the Roselle Catholic Lions right here on the D1 Media Pro page on the National Federation of High School Sports. I'm Kevin Connolly, joined alongside Michael Cerroti. Mike, an outstanding first game comeback victory for Patterson Eastside, taking down Gills St. Bernard's. We're expecting much of the same here today.
Yeah, the second of 2 top 20 matchups. This one, both teams ranked in the top 10. Patterson Eastside, Gills St. Bernard's, an outstanding first game, and we're expecting another good one between Roselle Catholic and Bergen Catholic.
Roselle Catholic coming off of a comeback victory on Wednesday night right at this floor here into the Lions Den against Don Bosco Prep. Now they face another Bergen County foe in the Crusaders, who are 11-5 on the season.
And that was a big win for Roselle Catholic over Don Bosco, and we'll get the national anthem.
And we'll stay live right here for the playing of our national anthem. So it's Bergen Catholic and Roselle Catholic coming up here in the final game of the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic, presented by the Hearts to Hands Foundation. Mike, we were just talking about the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic, another Bergen County team coming here to Union County into the Lions Den, taking a crack at Roselle Catholic, who has not lost to a New Jersey team this year.
Bergen Catholic plays a really tough national schedule, no different tonight against Roselle Catholic, but the Crusaders bring in a lot of talent, led by head coach Billy Armstrong.
They're coming off of an 80-37 victory over Dwight Englewood, but before that, they lost to Watsack Academy out of Utah, 65-48.
Yeah, and like I said, tough national teams. Dwight Englewood, though, is a good team that was on the bubble of the top 25 in New Jersey, and they dominated that game, riding some momentum here into RC.
And you see there that the starting lineup for Bergen Catholic, we'll show it to you here on our screen. It'll be Austin Spencer, Terry Copeland, Chitty Naigui, Milan Klintman, and Brandon Benjamin starting today for the Crusaders. Now the starting lineup for Roselle Catholic. And first to be introduced is Simeon Wilcher, and he had a fourth quarter for the ages against Don Bosco. 11 straight points, 20 overall, after a day after he was snubbed from the McDonald's All-American game.
Yeah, Simeon Wilcher was playing with something to prove, and he absolutely proved it in the fourth quarter. In the span of about 90 seconds, he dropped 11 points.
And you also see there Tariq Watson was questionable coming in to today's game. Didn't play last Sunday against Timber Creek. Really didn't play after the first quarter against Don Bosco, but because of migraines, he will be in the starting lineup today for Roselle Catholic. He'll also be joined by his brother Akil Mackenzie Mbako and Sebastian Robinson in the starting lineup for Roselle Catholic here tonight. These two teams met a year ago. They met twice, actually, last year. Once in the regular season, once in the postseason. Roselle Catholic the victors in both those games.
Oh, Roselle Catholic, Tournament of Champion winners. They were the #1 team in the state last year and a tough one to beat, and it's the same story this season.
The Lions will be in white. The Crusaders will be in red. You mentioned Bergen Catholic led by head coach Billy Armstrong. Roselle Catholic led by their head coach Dave Boff as he gives final instructions to his starting 5 out there on the floor. But Mike, you said it, really the 2 guys that you got to keep an eye on for Bergen Catholic in today's game, Brandon Benjamin and Terry Copeland.
Terry Copeland, the big man in the middle, and Brandon Benjamin is a really tough guy to guard.
The tip is won by Benjamin, and we're underway here in the Lions' Den as it's Makan Klintman who brings the ball up the floor for Bergen Catholic.
Yeah, Makai Klintman came from Sweden to play at Bergen Catholic. His brother Bobby plays at Wake Forest.
As a three-pointer, up and away, it's no good, and the rebound tipped into the hands of Simeon Wilcher. You can imagine Roselle Catholic with a major advantage in the backcourt here in today's game with Wilcher, senior, signed to play next year down at Chapel Hill with North Carolina as he can't get the fadeaway to drop. Packed crowd, as always, inside the Lions' Den here for Roselle Catholic and Bergen Catholic. Austin Spencer, just a sophomore for Bergen Catholic. See a lot of him running the point. There's a turnaround on Mbako, and the shot drops for Brandon Benjamin.
Nice pass from Chidi Nwigwe. Saw the opening for Benjamin and lofted it in there.
Tariq Watson can't answer as Copeland pulls down the rebound. It was a slow start for Roselle Catholic against Don Bosco. They fell into a 9-0 hole that extended into a 12-3 run for the Ironmen. Wigwe no good, and Tariq Watson secures the loose ball. Up ahead for Mbako. Mbako, who was named a McDonald's All-American, had 10 points and 17 rebounds against the Ironmen. And Akil Watson, he had 18 against Don Bosco, and he opens the scoring for Roselle Catholic.
Yeah, Akil and Tariq Watson transferred to Roselle Catholic from Don Bosco 2 years ago. So they were playing against their former team, and Akil had a big game.
Austin Spencer checks his feet and drills the 3.
High arcing 3 from Austin Spencer. He is really good offensively for Bergen Catholic.
Just such a well-coached team are the Crusaders under Billy Armstrong. And like you mentioned, they play a national schedule just like the rest of the top teams in New Jersey. So they're not intimidated coming on the road here to play Roselle Catholic. Down low, Tariq Watson sends it back out for Wilcher, who drives back to Tariq. Up no good, and Benjamin with the rebound. Again, Tariq Watson battling migraines over the past week as Terry Copeland finishes for Bergen Catholic. And it's a 7-2 run to start for the Crusaders. Akil Watson has all 5 points for Roselle Catholic.
Nice shot from Watson. Confident stroke from the right wing.
Wigwe pulls it back out. The bigger Mbako is on the freshman from Bergen Catholic. They're expecting him, big things out of him down the road. On the drive, it's Spencer who gets it to go. Tough take there by Austin Spencer. And Mike, we thought these guards might be overmatched here of Bergen Catholic, but they're showing they came to play here against the Lions.
Austin Spencer not afraid of the taller defenders, going right to the rim.
Robinson trying to direct traffic. Akil Watson has all 5 for Roselle Catholic. Tariq couldn't handle the pass down low. Up ahead, it's Copeland, and he gets it to go. What a start for Bergen Catholic, up 11-5 here on Roselle Catholic. Copeland on Mbako. Talk about a big-time matchup between these two, and Copeland will get called for the foul as Mbako was trying to pull up on the baseline.
Copeland doing a nice job defending Mbako. Mackenzie Mbako has a lot more speed than Copeland, but not afraid of that matchup.
So Mbako at the line for Roselle Catholic, and he gets the first free throw to fall. Christian Pierre-Louis and Rich Briscoe come into the game as Sebastian Robinson and Tariq Watson will sit.
Yeah, well, the perfect guy when a guard is having his way on the opposing team. Throw in Christian Pierre-Louis. one of the best defenders, if not the best in New Jersey.
Mbako 2 for 2 from the stripe. Bergen Catholic looking to keep their hot shooting start going. Wigwe a 3, no good. Benjamin on the offensive board, and he's fouled by Akil Watson. So Akil Watson picks up the foul. Brandon Benjamin, the 6'8 junior for Bergen Catholic, at the line, shooting 2. Bergen Catholic team that hung tough in their home gym with Don Bosco. We'll have a rematch up coming in a couple of weeks, perhaps 3 matchups on the year between the Ironmen and the Crusaders in the upcoming Bergen County tournament. Now it's Mbako on the drive, back out for Akil Watson as Benjamin went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Wilcher looking to go off the dribble. Back out Mbako. They left him open, and Mbako drills the 3.
Yeah, can't leave Mackenzie Mbako open from deep. The Duke signee will make you pay.
Klintman finds Benjamin. Rich Briscoe down low, battling Terry Copeland. Now he gets Benjamin switched onto him. Crusaders patient offensively. Klintman to Copeland. Showing off the outside game is Terry Copeland. Mbako going right back on Copeland. The turnaround and the finger roll for Mackenzie Mbako. Big time matchup brewing here between Mbako and Copeland. That ball sent down low, deflected out of bounds off the fingertips of Briscoe. Both Copeland and Mbako leading their teams with 7 points. Off the inbound, Spencer's free, an air ball, too strong on a 3. Wilcher picks up the loose ball for Roselle Catholic. Pierre Louis lost the handle. Get it back into the hands of Wilcher. Mbako will come out and send him a screen. Mbako with the mismatch, rises above Spencer and hits the 3. Oh, Mackenzie Mbako filling it up here in this first quarter.
Mackenzie Mbako doing what Mackenzie Mbako does, scoring at will.
10 of the 15 for Roselle Catholic from the future Blue Devil. Answer no, follow yes by Benjamin. High scoring first quarter between these two teams, 17-15. The Crusaders are on top. Wilcher splits the defense. Akil Watson passes up on the 3. He'll take the mid-range instead. It's an air ball. Briscoe the rebound. Back out Wilcher. We'll settle things down, take the step back 3 with Copeland closing out on him, and Simeon Wilcher hits the triple.
It's a battle down low right now, Copeland and Briscoe.
4 3-pointers in this first quarter for Roselle Catholic. Free throw line pull up into the hands of Benjamin, who gets fouled on the floor.
Mbako was expecting a shot from Benjamin, so just jumped up and came down on him with the foul.
They get the foul on Mbako, as we'll see Wigwe, Klintman, and Benjamin all go to the bench. Naeem Parrish onto the floor with David Monroe. And also inbounding the ball, just checking in, Tyler McQuaid.
Naeem Parrish being highly recruited on the gridiron, also an outstanding basketball player for Bergen.
Spencer driving in the air, elected to pass instead of taking the shot. A step back, Parrish triple, no good, and Pierre Louis with the rebound. There's Christian Pierre Louis right down the lane, and a blocking foul called underneath. If that's on Copeland, it's his second. And no, they'll actually get the foul on David Monroe. So Bergen Catholic will breathe a sigh of relief as Copeland still only has one, as David Monroe picks up the foul. Second foul on Bergen Catholic as Christian Pierre-Louis goes to the line for free throws. So Copeland will check out. Talk about Naeem Parrish as a Bergen Catholic football player. Terry Copeland's got the body for it. Pierre-Louis 2 for 2 from the line. 40 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Middle game of a massive week for Roselle Catholic. Told you about their game against Don Bosco. Tonight against Bergen Catholic. And then on Sunday, the Lions go on the road to play Long Island Lutheran. Bergen wants to hold for the final shot of this first quarter. 10 seconds remain. Austin Spencer with the basketball. And then that ball gets thrown out of bounds. It'll go back to Roselle Catholic with 3.5 on the clock. Pierre-Louis flips it up for Wiltshire, who gets fouled with 2.3. Foul is on Tyler McQuaid. Third foul on Bergen Catholic, and it advances the ball into the front court. In for Mbako. Mbako on the turnaround, too strong. Briscoe's follow will not count. Entertaining first quarter in the books. Roselle Catholic on top of Bergen Catholic, 20-17 after 8 minutes of basketball. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming up right after this. (20-17), Roselle Catholic on top of Bergen Catholic as we get set to begin the second quarter. It'll be Roselle Catholic basketball to start this second frame. Kevin Connolly, Michael Cerroti with you here on D1 Media Pro, and a really entertaining first quarter between these two non-public powers. Sebastian Robinson back in the game for Roselle Catholic as Bergen Catholic shows zone here to begin this second quarter. Mbako in the corner already has 2 3-pointers, now is a third.
Mackenzie Mbako showing off the range.
Mbako a little bit quiet offensively against Don Bosco, just with 10 points, but made his presence felt with 17 rebounds. Mbako already with 13 here in this game. Nearly came away with a steal. Benjamin gets it right back into the corner for Spencer. Trying to feed down low to Monroe. Instead into the corner. Nice shot fake there by Parrish, but he couldn't hit the three. Now it's Simeon Wiltshire. Over to Sebastian Robinson, who rises for 3. Can't get the roll. Briscoe tipped it into the hands of Mbako, and Mbako will shoot 2 free throws. Mbako nearly got the bounce and a chance for 3. Fouls on Brandon Benjamin, his first. Trio of subs for Bergen Catholic. Wigwe, Copeland, and Klintman all come back in.
Freshman Jalen Grant is in for RC as Simeon Wiltshire goes to the bench.
Wiltshire did not sit in that victory against Don Bosco on Wednesday night. And Mbako 2 for 2 from the line. Trying to feed it down low to Copeland. Benjamin comes away with it, and the hook shot drops. Robinson looking to go coast to coast. Dropped it off for Mbako. A shot fake, spins out of it. Nice pass to Grant. Open for three, no good. Mbako on the offensive glass looking for space, and Mackenzie Mbako stuck on automatic.
Looking for space. He didn't find any, but it didn't matter. Turning around and putting it in.
27-19. Roselle Catholic on top of Bergen Catholic. Behind his stellar showing from Mackenzie Mbako. That's a step back three that can't rattle in. Benjamin the offensive rebound and gets it to go. Strong performance from Brandon Benjamin thus far for Bergen Catholic.
Yeah, that's a tough finish. He had Mbako and Briscoe staring him down and contesting the shot, but still got it to go down low.
Pierre-Louis on the handoff. Free throw line pull-up, short and air ball. Benjamin saves it. It's poked away by Grant, and he keeps the possession for RC. Mbako faces up, backs his way into the post, stripped on the way up. Robinson in the corner, shoots it over Copeland, can't get it to go. Another chance for Roselle Catholic. Mbako open, gives it to Grant. His three-pointer, no. Benjamin finally secures the ball, and then got it stripped by Pierre-Louis. Briscoe the turnaround, and Roselle Catholic finally cashes in. Roselle Catholic, another steal by Mbako. Robinson to the basket, gets it to go. Sebastian Robinson, a tough take, and Bergen Catholic needs a timeout. Roselle Catholic up by 10, 31-21, and Mike, it's the hustle of the Lions that's proving to be their benefit here in this second quarter.
Creating extra opportunities for themselves, and Sebastian Robinson with a nice finger roll through contact to force a timeout. RC up by 10.
4:59 to go. We'll be back after this.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
31-21, Roselle Catholic leads Bergen Catholic. And Mike, we have seen scoring displays here in the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic. Saw 34 points from Bryce Stokes of Patterson Eastside in our first game. And Mackenzie Mbako trying to fill in his shoes. He's got 17 already for Roselle Catholic.
Yeah, Mackenzie Mbako has gotten it going. Bryce Stokes really didn't get on the score sheet too much until the second half, but Mbako has it going early and often.
Mbako on the bench right now for Roselle Catholic, as there's the follow from Chidi Wigwe.
Chidi Nwigwe really has a bright future, the freshman for Bergen.
Wilcher high off the window, no good. Klintman thought about the three, drives instead and finishes.
Hesitation from Makai Klintman.
4 straight for Bergen Catholic out of their timeout. The Watsons, Wilcher, Robinson, and Grant on the floor for Roselle Catholic. Akil Watson had the first 5 for the Lions. That 3 no good as Benjamin pulls down the board. 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. Into the corner, rising for 3. Almost a foul there on Tariq Watson. And the shot was no good by Klintman. Robinson looking to run. Oh, the beautiful Euro from Sebastian Robinson.
Robinson, crafty finish. Another time for the transfer from Elizabeth.
Now it's Wigwe at the top. Klintman trying to work the two-man game with Copeland. It's stolen away. Jalen Grant will take it himself and finish for 2. And another timeout is called by Bergen Catholic. Roselle Catholic answers a Bergen Catholic 4-0 run with a 4-0 run of their own as they expand their lead back to 10. We'll be back after this. 3:11 to go before halftime. Timeout call by Bergen Catholic. They trail Roselle Catholic by 10 with 3:11 to go here in the second quarter. Kevin Connolly, Michael Cerroti with you here on D1 Media Pro. Jimmy Whalen behind the camera for us on this Friday evening. And Mike, it's really been the offense of Roselle Catholic that's been the story here in this first half.
Yeah, Mackenzie Mbako had that early 17 points. He's been on the bench for the last couple minutes, and he's going to come back in at the next whistle. And Sebastian Robinson has gotten some things going early.
And it's going to be a foul called on Jalen Grant. Roselle Catholic wanted an offensive foul called on Makai Klintman. First foul on Grant as he'll go to the bench for Mbako. Brandon Benjamin's been the star for Bergen Catholic with 9 points here in this first half. Terry Copeland has 7.
Copeland wants it down low, working on Watson.
Instead, it comes out as a three-pointer's on the way, no good. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Mbako, who saves it on the sideline. Wiltshire looking to run on the crossover, back at the free throw line, spinning out to Robinson. A shot fake, a three, no good, and Benjamin pulls down the rebound. Brandon Benjamin lost it. Akeel Watson to Simeon Wiltshire, who will take it himself, throw it off the window, no. Akeel Watson got it swatted by Benjamin.
Benjamin with a volleyball spike.
Watson wanted a foul, didn't get the whistle with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Mismatch down low with Robinson on Copeland. Benjamin was wide open at the free throw line. Billy Armstrong can't believe his star junior didn't shoot the ball. Instead, it's a drive and a foul on the way up. You can hear Billy Armstrong telling Benjamin, if you get it again that open at the free throw line, shoot the ball. But it'll be Makai Klintman at the line, shooting 2 for Bergen Catholic. Foul was on Simeon Wiltshire, his first. Klintman goes 1 for 2 from the line. Mbako with 17. Flips in the corner to Robinson, who will fire from 3 and connect. Sebastian Robinson having a strong second quarter. 7 points in this second quarter for Sebastian Robinson, but the answer on the other end from Austin Spencer. Now back to Mbako. Looking to drive, takes the mid-range, Mbako can't miss.
Mackenzie Mbako on fire from all over the court.
He's got 19 in this first half for Roselle Catholic. Benjamin backing down the Duke signee. Roselle Catholic wanted to walk, but Benjamin finishes off the window.
I think Benjamin might have gotten away with one there.
Watson now driving, flips it all the way back out to half court for Wiltshire with under a minute to play here in this first half. Akil from a step inside the arc, and Akil Watson back on the board. He had the first 5 for Roselle Catholic. He's now got 7. 30 seconds remain here in the first half. Spencer trying for 3 again, missed badly. And Baco up ahead, picked off by Spencer. Klintman with it right back for Bergen Catholic. Copeland already has 1 3-pointer, has another. Terry Copeland showing he can get it done from multiple levels on the court. Roselle Catholic gonna hold for 1. It's Wilcher, and Baco sets the screen. Wilcher fading on the baseline as the horn sounds. Simeon Wilcher's second field goal of this first half comes on the baseline fadeaway. That puts Roselle Catholic up 10 going into halftime. 44-34, Roselle Catholic on top of Bergen Catholic here in the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic, presented by the Hearts to Hands Foundation. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming up right after this here inside the Lions Den.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it from Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKay, touchdown.
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Wins it. The championship.
They hate when you elevate. They're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
You know, I'm a person too.
Glover, one-on-one with the basket. Oh, Jaden Glover! With the windmill to send this place into a frenzy.
To the corner, Lawrence. No-look pass, and Wilcher lays it in.
Wilcher to the hole. Simeon Wilcher starting to heat up. He's got 4 points, and Roselle Catholic leads by 11.
Watson to his brother, and Tariq is fouled and hits it. They'll go to the line for one.
They'll pick it up, the clock will move. Lawrence with Adams on him, lost his footing, gets a shot up, and he gets it to go. At the buzzer, Jamarcus Lawrence, a big first quarter for the Nebraska commit.
You can see the future of the Duke and North Carolina rivalry on D1 Media Pro.
There you see Hubert Davis, head coach of North Carolina, here to see Simeon Wilcher.
Looking live right there at a trio of Duke basketball coaches: John Shire, Nolan Smith, Emil Jefferson. Clock now at 12. Kicks it in the corner. Lively for three. Got it. Derek Lively, a corner three in an early third quarter. Has a look to go off the dribble here. Goes right around Lively, and he gets the roll. Inbounds to Wilcher. A step back, fade away through contact. Simeon Wilcher. He's out for Mbako. He'll try one from beyond the arc. And Mackenzie Mbako is on fire to start this one. They snap this lead. They'll run a trick play. They'll throw it along. He catches it. They win! A trick play from St. Peter's Prep wins it in overtime. J.D. Farkas looking to work in. There's a stutter step. He lines up, and we're tied at 3. Camacho with 6. Armstrong the steal. Oh, by himself. Take flight. Mark Armstrong. Oh, that's how the third quarter ends, with an exclamation point from the Villanova-bound senior. Last minute of play here in the first period. Marauders walk in at the circle. They'll send one in. They score! Oliver Harag gets the Marauders on the board with 56 seconds left to play in the first period. Walk in here. Payoff pitch is smoked out to left. Rapinski gives Prep a 2-0 lead. He took the payoff pitch and belted it way out of here. The designated hitter stays hot for the Marauders, and Prep's up by 2. Thomason, handoff, has room. He's got the first down. He stays on his feet. Thomason dives. Touchdown! First title since 2016. Phillips with numbers 3-on-1. The finish and a 4-point Pirate lead. Pitch is hit in the air, right field. Reed going back on it. He's still back. He's looking up, and it one hops up against the wall. On his way to score is Harcourt. Heading to third is Sprock. He'll put the brakes on and scamper back to second base. There's a shot and a goal! Charles Giordano to put Seton Hall Prep up 2, and they're 5:37 away. Up by 2. They have a 2-on-1. The puck is jarred free. Mendoza scores! The puck was knocked free right to the stick of Rocco Mendoza, and it's 4-1 Pirates.
Welcome back here inside the Lions Den at Roselle Catholic High School. It's the second game of the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic presented by the Hearts to Hands Foundation. I'm Kevin Connolly, joined alongside Michael Cerroti. A 10-point lead for Roselle Catholic, 44-34 over Bergen Catholic at the break. And Mike, the Lions led 19 points from Mackenzie Mbako.
Mackenzie Mbako having his way offensively, was knocking down threes. The mid-range shots were falling. But Bergen Catholic has been putting up a good fight through the first 16 minutes.
Yeah, Bergen Catholic led from 11 points from Brandon Benjamin, 10 points from Terry Copeland. They'll have the ball to start this third quarter. Our first game saw an incredible second half comeback from Patterson Eastside over Gill St. Bernard's. With another comeback in store. If Bergen Catholic wants to win, they're going to have to come from behind. Chidi Wigwe, Austin Spencer, Terry Copeland, Brandon Benjamin, and Makai Klintman on the floor to start this third quarter for Bergen Catholic, as we'll have a foul and free throws upcoming for the Crusaders, as Roselle Catholic rolling with their starting 5 of Robinson, Wiltshire, Mbako, and the Watsons, as the foul went on Akil Watson. Makai Klintman at the line, shooting 2. One for 2 from Klintman at the line. Sebastian Robinson had a strong second quarter. He had 7 points. Simeon Wiltshire hit that buzzer beater to go into halftime, and he's carried the momentum here into the third quarter, and a timeout immediately called by Billy Armstrong and Bergen Catholic. Roselle Catholic has their largest lead tonight. It's a 12-point advantage for the Crusaders. We'll step aside and be back right after this. Billy Armstrong not happy with his team's defense as Simeon Wiltshire got open on the wing for 3. And it's a 12-point Roselle Catholic lead here against Bergen Catholic with just over 7 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
And it's tough for Bergen Catholic. Mackenzie Mbako drew all the attention, and it left Wiltshire wide open for 3.
Klintman driving and stepped on the baseline as he tried to feed Spencer in the corner. So Roselle Catholic up by 12. Bergen Catholic going to drop back in the zone. Mbako calling for it in the corner. He'll get it. He'll rise for 3. He's fouled and he's going to the line. Mbako drew in Chidi Wigwe. And Mbako at the line now shooting 3.
Yeah, Copeland just telling him, just put your arms up. Don't have to jump and make any contact.
19 first half points for Mackenzie Mbako. It felt like he barely missed as well, as he'll miss that second free throw. He has one more. So Mbako 2 for 3 from the line, and it puts Roselle Catholic up by 14. Klintman driving baseline, flips it back out, nearly intercepted there by Wiltshire. Instead, a high arcing free throw line jumper by Spencer, no. Benjamin on the offensive glass.
Billy Armstrong wanted an and 1.
Robinson in transition is 3, no. Watson blocked from behind by Benjamin, out of bounds off Akil Watson, and it'll go to Bergen Catholic. Open for 3, no good. There is Wigwe. Spencer had it tipped around. Wiltshire knocks it out of bounds. Back to the top for Wigwe. Wigwe on the drive. Spencer, one more pass around. Driving is Klintman right at Tariq Watson. Couldn't get it to go. Wiltshire with the tap. Simeon Wiltshire looking to run. A floater from just below the free throw line. No. Mbako the rebound, and he's fouled. Mbako's the one that got fouled, but Klintman got the worst of it. He ran right into the shoulder of Mackenzie Mbako.
Yeah, it was his face that hit Mbako's shoulder, and Mackenzie Mbako looks like the one who's a little more dinged up.
Wiltshire in the corner. 5:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Oh, what a tough shot from Simeon Wiltshire.
A contested 3, Wiltshire putting it in.
Second 3 of the half, third of the game for Wiltshire, and he's got 11. And a foul underneath. They'll say in the act of shooting. We'll see who they get it on. It'll go on Sebastian Robinson. Talked about how Roselle Catholic on the road on Sunday afternoon against Long Island Lutheran. Bergen Catholic with a scheduled matchup in the Nork versus Everybody tip-off on Sunday evening. The last game of a 5-game showcase, and they'll play Arts High School, so a potential tough matchup for the Crusaders. It's held at Weequahic High School, but going on the road to Newark to play Arts.
It should be a good one, another top 20 matchup for BC.
Arts just took down Seton Hall Prep in their home gym, so perhaps trying to pick up another victory in the city against Bergen Catholic. Again, tip-off scheduled for 6:45 on Sunday night in Newark. Akil Watson cleans up his brother's miss.
Wonder if that's what happens at the Watson home, the older brother cleaning up after the younger brother.
Mid-range jumper gets the roll for Chidi Wigwe. And Roselle Catholic looking to run. Wilcher between the legs in the corner for Watson. And it gets stolen away. Wigwe looking to run, going right at Wilcher and can't get around him. Gets double teamed, steps through it and travels. Naeem Parrish, the sophomore, comes back in for Wigwe. Into the middle of the zone, the turnaround for Tariq Watson, no good. Going right around Mbako, tough finish there by Spencer.
Yeah, Austin Spencer wrapping around Mbako, finishing with the left hand.
Watson is fouled by Spencer on the opposite baseline. Christian Pierre-Louis, Rich Briscoe coming in for Roselle Catholic. David Monroe into the game for the Crusaders. Copeland looks absolutely gassed coming to the Bergen Catholic bench. Wilcher all the way back to the top for Mbako. Mbako with the size advantage, drives the one-legged step back fadeaway. Can't get the home gym bounce off the top of the backboard. 12-point Roselle Catholic lead. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Down low for Benjamin. Working on Wilcher, blocked it from behind, and Mbako secures the rebound. Here comes Mackenzie Mbako right down the lane, and he got it blocked by Monroe. Spencer on Pierre-Louis, knocked it off of his head out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. But how about David Monroe going eye for eye with Mackenzie Mbako?
Yeah, well, Mbako jumped from real far away, tried to go up for a two-hand jam, and Monroe was ready for it.
Into the corner for Parrish. He'll walk it back out to the top. In the corner, Spencer. His three-pointer is good. Austin Spencer, third three of the game. And back within 9 are the Crusaders as Watson blocked again by Monroe on the reverse. Spencer in the corner. There's Klintman. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Makai Klintman going right at Mbako, got him to jump and threw it right to Wilcher. And then Wilcher's fouled by Spencer. Second foul on Austin Spencer with 2:39 left to play here in the third. Fourth team foul on Bergen Catholic, who's back within 9 of the Lions. Watson in the corner, three-pointer is good. Keel Watson quietly having a really strong game for Roselle Catholic.
Exactly what happened against Don Bosco. Simeon Wilcher stole the show, but Watson had a nice game.
Well, Wilcher got that one stolen from him, and a nice crafty finish by Naeem Parrish around Mbako. Mbako tried to get it down low to Briscoe, but it was too high for him. Monroe with the steal on the weak side. Parrish driving, teardrop off the window and in.
Naeem Parrish is feeling it.
8-point lead for Roselle Catholic with 100 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and a timeout called by Dave Boff. Bergen Catholic not going quietly. They came to fight here against Roselle Catholic, 57-49. The Lions are on top. Roselle Catholic 57, Bergen Catholic 49. 1:39 left to play here in the third quarter. Kevin Connolly, Michael Cerroti with you here on D1 Media Pro. And Mike, Bergen Catholic not going away quietly here on the road on a Friday night.
Not at all. They don't shy away from competition. They've been doing it all season long.
Wilcher, Pierre Louis, not known for his three-point shooting and left it short. Bergen looking to run. Parrish drops it off for Klintman. And Bergen Catholic inch closer here against Roselle Catholic. Briscoe with the steal. The big man running the floor and the finger roll.
Rich Briscoe looking like a guard out there.
Parrish the shot fake. Doesn't pull the trigger on the step back. Sends it out to the wing. Klintman driving. Back to Parrish with Mbako on him. They'll split Wilcher and get to take it away. Watson with it. Numbers for Roselle Catholic. Pierre Louis drops it for Wilcher, who gets double teamed, goes up and gets it blocked, but a foul called. Fouls on Terry Copeland, his second, team's fifth. And Simeon Wilcher at the line for Roselle Catholic, shooting two. Gil Watson will get a breather as Jalen Grant comes in. And Wilcher 2 for 2 from the line. Wilcher with 8 in this third quarter for Roselle Catholic. Klintman on the drive, sends it back out. Copeland, he had 2 threes in that first half, but doesn't take it there. Leads back to 12 for Roselle Catholic.
They want to hold for one shot to end the third quarter.
Parrish on Pierre Louis, down low for Monroe. The reverse on Briscoe, drops, and the horn sounds on the third quarter. 61-51. Roselle Catholic leads Bergen Catholic with 8 minutes left to play here in regulation. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back after this. Start of the fourth quarter here between Roselle Catholic and Bergen Catholic. The Tom Sachs Memorial Classic presented by the Hearts to Hands Foundation. It's Roselle Catholic ball here to start this fourth quarter, and immediately a steal and a turnover by Bergen Catholic as Parrish stepped on the baseline.
Heads up play from Naeem Parrish, just took it away immediately.
Sebastian Robinson got hot in that second quarter. Nothing going in the third quarter. Same with Mbako. Mbako just 2 points in that third quarter after 19 in the first half as Jalen Grant misses the three. Bergen Catholic's been as close as 8 points in this second half. Parrish on the drive, kicks it back out. Spencer a three, got it. Fourth three of the game from Austin Spencer. and it brings Bergen Catholic back within 7.
And we were talking before the game, would the Bergen Catholic guards be able to step up against this RC backcourt, and they have more than lived up to the challenge.
And an air ball from Sebastian Robinson. Tariq Watson comes back in, and Brandon Benjamin re-enters. Roselle Catholic's offense outside of Simeon Wiltshire going cold here in this second half. Down low, Benjamin, and he blew the layup. Oh, he had the space on Mbako, but couldn't finish. Now it's Grant to Robinson, and Mbako calling for it. He squeezed it down low. Tariq Watson through contact. First points of the game from Tariq Watson. Now it's Spencer. Spencer with a long two-pointer. Wiltshire to Robinson, nearly threw it away. Tariq Watson finds Mbako. Hasn't made a field goal in this second half. His three-pointer's no good. Grant nearly steals it away as Parrish saves it on the baseline. Klintman hands off to Spencer, who's had the hot hand in the third quarter for Bergen Catholic. Parrish pulls the trigger way off on a three. Outlet for Mbako, too far. And Wiltshire throws it out of bounds. Terry Copeland back into the game. Monroe will get a breather with 5:32 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Got to give a lot of credit to this Bergen Catholic team. They have not quit all night long. Parrish with it. Robinson poked it away. Watson comes away with it. And then it's stolen right back by Parrish, but he sends it out of bounds. Tariq Watson finds his brother Akil. Down low to Tariq. Working on Benjamin. The turnaround, the hook, and Tariq Watson's got 4 fourth quarter points.
Tariq Watson starting to find his game down low.
That three-pointer no good. Benjamin and Wiltshire fight for it. Last touch out of bounds off Benjamin. Foul is called on Bergen Catholic. It'll be their 6th. It's going to go on Naeem Parrish. So Parrish comes out. Tyler McQuaid back in. Watson hands back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire to Mbako, and he's fouled. Mackenzie Mbako still has not made a field goal in this second half after 19 points in the first half.
Yeah, Mbako was feeling it. They never really got him the ball to begin the second half, so he couldn't catch fire like he did in the first.
Only 2 points in the second half has come from the free throw line. That was when he was fouled on a three-point attempt and went 2 for 3 from the line. He misses the front end here. 1 for 2 from Mbako, but it pushes the lead back to 10 for Roselle Catholic. In the corner, Spencer open, he's been hot. Can't get that one to go. Copeland tipped it right into the hands of Tariq Watson. And Baco was calling for it, but McQuaid picked Robinson's pocket. He couldn't finish. Benjamin gets the roll on the follow. Eight-point Roselle Catholic lead. Under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Robinson on the drive, dumped it off. Tariq Watson, the spin with his back to the basket.
Nice move from Tariq Watson. Couldn't even see the basket and he put it in.
All 6 of his points here in the fourth quarter. McQuaid, a 3, an air ball. Rebound scooped up by Mbako. McKenzie looking to run. He'll drive and kick to Wiltshire. The three-pointer halfway down and out. McQuaid's outlet pass to Copeland. Copeland rejected by Mbako. Down low, Tariq Watson. The kick to Akil. The Watson connection can't connect on the 3. Back to McQuaid. Down low, Benjamin wide open and the easy finish. Back to an 8-point game. But time running out for Bergen Catholic. They haven't been able to get closer than 7, and Roselle Catholic will burn a timeout. 2:38 to play, Roselle Catholic by 8.
like family.
68-60. Roselle Catholic leads Bergen Catholic with 2:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Game reset. Roselle Catholic with 3 timeouts left. Bergen with 2. Possession arrow favors the Crusaders. And Roselle Catholic is in the bonus with 17 fouls on Bergen Catholic. Lions with just 2 team fouls. Kevin Connolly, Michael Cerroti, Jimmy Whalen with you here on the D1 Media Pro page on the National Federation of High School Sports. Mike, it's been a great game between 2 top 10 teams. Crusaders not going away quietly. Not at all. They've been putting up a great fight. It's the second of 2 incredible games here in the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic. Comeback victory, incredible comeback victory for Patterson Eastside against Gill St. Bernard's in our first game. Robinson nearly got that stolen away by Klintman in the backcourt. Now Robinson open from the elbow, no good. Akil Watson on the offensive glass. They'll get a tie-up, and the arrow sends it to the Crusaders. Christian Pierre-Louis into the game for Sebastian Robinson. Chidi Wigwe also in for Tyler McQuaid. In the corner, Wigwe open, can't hit it. Rebound tapped around, out of bounds. They'll say last touch. Oh, they're going to say last touch off Akil Watson. I thought it went off of Brandon Benjamin. Off the screen, open in the corner, way too strong on a three-pointer was Austin Spencer. 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Mackenzie Mbako still without a second half field goal. Tariq Watson has been the hot man in this fourth quarter. He's got all 8 points for Roselle Catholic. Terry Copeland down low, count it, and the foul. First points of the second half for Terry Copeland, and he's got a chance for 3 at the line. First foul on Tariq Watson. Sebastian Robinson will come back in for Christian Pierre-Louis. Copeland can't complete the three-point play, but Benjamin gets the offensive rebound. Out to the wing, a three-pointer, no good by Klintman. That would have been huge for Bergen Catholic. 90 seconds left. Here's Wilcher, backdoor feed for Watson on the finish, and a chance for three, and it could be the dagger.
Tough finish from Akil Watson.
Rich Briscoe gonna come in for Tariq Watson and Pierre-Louis for Robinson, as Akil Watson with a chance for three at the line to push the Roselle Catholic lead back to 11.
Defensive substitution, bringing in Pierre-Louis.
And Akil Watson converts on the free throw, 73-62. Roselle Catholic on top of Bergen Catholic. 1:20 to play. Parrish on the drive, floater no good. Benjamin will be called for an over the back. Offensive foul on Brandon Benjamin. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Roselle Catholic. I think they're going to say Wilcher will be the shooter. So Wilcher to shoot a 1-and-1 after the foul on Benjamin. 69 seconds left to play. Mike, this might be enough for Roselle Catholic to get to the finish line.
Yeah, they've really taken the air out of Bergen Catholic in the last couple possessions. And they had a great chance to cut it to 5 with a minute and a half left. But just like that, Wilcher can make it 13.
Simeon Wilcher has had a very strong second half as he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Wilcher now with 15 points for Roselle Catholic, and Baco still leading the way with 22. Under a minute left to play. Copeland doubled, splits it into the lane, goes up on Briscoe, and a foul called. They'll get the foul on Rich Briscoe. Two shots upcoming for Terry Copeland. Copeland's now got 11 for, or check that, 13 for Bergen Catholic. Second free throw too strong. Parrish the offensive rebound. They'll send it back out now in the corner. Parrish drives. A kick for Klintman. One more for Spencer. Three-pointer left short, and Baco might have deflected it. Benjamin gets it right back. Now in the corner for Parrish. His three, no. Benjamin, the offensive rebound, got it stripped, got it back, and finishes. And a timeout called by Bergen Catholic. They're back within 10, but 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. But what a performance from Brandon Benjamin for the Crusaders.
And Kevin, that's exactly what we were expecting pregame. Brandon Benjamin, such a special player for BC.
He's got 19 points for the Crusaders as Billy Armstrong calls his penultimate timeout here in this game with 33.4 left to go, as Bergen Catholic will have to try and get a quick steal and a foul if they want to extend this game any further.
But it'll take a miracle. 10 points in 33 seconds is a tough ask.
Gonna call up Reggie Miller.
Yeah, maybe Simeon Wilcher from yesterday with that fourth quarter performance he had, but I think he'd rather be on this end of a 10-point lead.
So it'll be Robinson, Watson, Briscoe, and Baco and Wilcher on the floor for Roselle Catholic. For Bergen Catholic, it'll be Benjamin McQuaid, Klintman, Parrish, and Spencer. 9 team fouls on Bergen Catholic, so their next foul would put Roselle Catholic at the line for 2. Watson gets it in for Wilcher. Wilcher killing time. He'll flip it up the floor to Akil Watson. In the corner, back to Wilcher. Wilcher, a step through and the finger roll. Simeon Wilcher putting the finishing touches on this one for Roselle Catholic. And just Bergen Catholic wasn't able to keep up with his speed. Gets a foul, collided into, and a foul will be given by Makai Klintman with 11.3 on the clock. So Wilcher at the line to shoot 2. 12 points in this second half for Simeon Wilcher. And he'll have 2 shots at the line.
McQuaid and Wilcher have been talking back and forth.
Yeah, ever since Wilcher got to the line, him and McQuaid going at it. McQuaid, the sophomore point guard from Bergen Catholic. Wilcher with 1 more from the free throw line. And he gets the second one to go as Pierre Louis will come in from Wilcher. So Simeon Wilcher's night is done. 18 points from the future Tar Heel. And a 13-point lead for Bergen Catholic as Benjamin will add 2 more to his stat line. He's got 21, and another timeout is called by the Crusaders with 4.5 left on the clock.
And Billy Armstrong is still going to the drawing board. Down by 11 with 4.5 seconds. I don't know what he's planning on drawing up. There's no 11-point shot that he could come up with.
Well, still coaching, I guess, perhaps future situations if Bergen Catholic would find themselves down by 2 or down 3 with 4.5 seconds left. Good teaching opportunity here for Armstrong and the Crusaders, who look like they're going to drop to 11-6 on the season. Roselle Catholic, in fact, going to look like they're going to pick up the victory, and it's going to be their 10th win of the season. They'll improve to 10-4 as Watson the inbound to Mbako. Mbako will not be fouled, and that will do it here from Roselle Catholic. It's a 78-67 victory for the Lions against the Crusaders here in the Tom Sachs Memorial Classic. 18 points from Simeon Wilcher, 22 from Mackenzie Mbako. Tariq Watson with 8 big fourth quarter points. Akil Watson also showing out. Watson finishing with 15 points on the night as well for Roselle Catholic, who picks up their 10th win of the season. They improve to 10-4. Bergen Catholic drops to 11-6 on the season. Roselle Catholic back in action Sunday afternoon against Long Island Lutheran on the road. Bergen Catholic continues their road trip. They will play Arts on Sunday night. That'll be a part of the Newark vs. Everybody Challenge. That'll do it for us here from Roselle Catholic. Your final score, Roselle Catholic 78 and Bergen Catholic 67. For Jimmy Whalen and Michael Sorority, I'm Kevin Connolly. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on D1 Media Pro.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play, Winston McCray. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKay, touchdown.